So today I'm going to talk about a big part of the analog process, which is getting digitals out of your negatives. And the way I do it is by scanning my negatives at home. For the last year or so, I did it with my Fujifilm XE-4. I can show the process maybe later. It's really fast, but I didn't get the kind of depth that I like out of my negatives. And I used this scanner 2 years ago, and I wasn't happy with the workflow because it took so long. And recently I met a guy at like a photo walk, and he told me that he uses the Epson V850 but with a different mask, because with the normal like kind of Epson mask, maybe I can show you, wait. So I think I have got a mask here. So this is the mask I was talking about, and it takes a lot of time to get all the negatives in here, select them on the Epson program, and then scan them. And I don't know if you can see, but they are pretty dirty, and it takes a lot of cleaning between each set of film. So this workflow didn't suit me at all. My other workflow with this camera was way faster. So where was I? So basically I'm gonna use this mask, and I'll put it just in here, select this area once, let this area be the same, and try to pull through the film, and I hope it works. I've never tried it, but if it doesn't work, I'll just go back to my other way of scanning. Yeah, I think a TIFF file, and that's like a preview. I haven't put a film in yet. Kind of useless. Maybe I'll have a look now. Maybe we'll see something. Why is there? Okay. Maybe it can't scan all the way. Oh, I can't scan all the way. Okay, so I'll have to put it in the middle. Okay, I have an idea. So I got that, maybe that. Here. Well, that's it. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna recycle or use this to make a mask that fits in here. So I'm gonna cut out just this part here. No need for that. Not my best work. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. So, short amount of time later, I finished my mask. Even though I don't know yet if it even works. But yeah. Okay, so screen recording number 2. Test number 2 preview. I get once again I forgot to put my film in. Cancel. Okay, preview. I hope this works. I hope this works. I think once I have this kind of mask ready, I can easily reuse it again and again and again and again. It looks like it's not in focus, but overall, like the colors, they look all right, I think. I'm not sure if it's sharp because the scanner has like a part where it is sharp. What the heck is this? Oh, that's shit. But it's too high up. Okay. So the guy that I was talking to that actually told me like he's got this workflow with the epson scanner, and he loads the film into a lomography digitalizer holding thing. For me, this has been about 2 hours now of just doing whatever. This experiment is gonna get postponed till I have those kind of like digitalizer things. But right now, I think I'll stick to my old method, which I'm gonna show now. I'm ready, and I'm gonna have a quick breakdown of my equipment once more, or for the first time, depending on how I edit this. So this is my tripod. It's the Peak Design, I don't know how it's called, just the standard Peak Design one. Then I have a Fujifilm XE-4, which is an APS-C camera, so it has quite the small sensor, which is not like perfect for scanning, but I'm a big fan of just using whatever you have to scan. So I have this camera, I use it a lot, and that's why I use it for scanning as well. Then I have a 7 Artisans macro lens. It's a 60mm f2.8, but I always leave it at f8 because it's the sharpest as far as I know. And this is the Valois film holder, I think it's called. Light source, I don't know what it's called. Focus once more, down a little bit. Get the focus right, that's basically it. And it only had one film on this first slice, but one picture on this first slice. But yeah, I'll take the next one. So now that I'm finished scanning my film with my Fujifilm XE-4, I am going to import the images into Adobe Lightroom. I already chose a few pictures because I don't want to go through all of this on this video. So I already did it, and now I chose 3 pictures that I think have quite a bit of range in terms of colors. So those are the 3 images that I have selected, and I usually, first of all, I just take this white balance picker, and then I make sure the whole image is more or less straight, and then I choose like the area that I want transformed. Yeah, probably around like this. And if you have a lot of images, you can just go and sync. Okay, so once you have your 3 images, Control N, because that opens up Negative Lab Pro, and since I already converted them, I have to unconvert. So I choose digital camera, basic. Sometimes I go and take Frontier and Aritsu. Then I choose pre-saturation, I leave it on default. Border buffer is, you can preview and you see what part of the image it's analyzing. I'm gonna leave this at like 2, so maybe if I missed something, it won't get analyzed. And then you convert, and it converts. And yeah, if you think you have to do something, you have the sliders over here. I already did some adjustments. Yeah, that's my workflow right now. But maybe it'll get different, it'll get better. And I think with the epson, if I manage to dial in the things and get a holder that works with the distance, in order that it still is in focus, I think the epson could be a really good option. But yeah, I'll definitely make an update video if I get some sort of, yeah, some good kind of workflow with the epson. But until then, I'll just keep using my Fujifilm. But I hope I get some kind of result with the epson. Cheers, thanks.